In this video, I'll show you how my RTC, Remote Train Control program, handles LashUps. We'll start up the program, and we'll connect up to the TIU. A button I added on the main screen here called LashUp. We'll press that button. On this screen, it lists the LashUps that have already been defined. My program can handle 20 right now. As you can see, number 1 is already defined. We'll show you how we'll define another one. So I'll click on row 2 and I'll press the Create New button. On this screen, the engine list shows all the engines that were read into my program. First thing we do is we pick the lead engine. We'll do the SW1500-1556 as the head engine. I'll press the Select Head Engine button. It shows up in the head engine window. Now you can pick up to 8 middle engines. In this particular case, we're just going to do one, and I'm going to do the SW9 Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. Press it, this button, and the engine goes into the middle engines list. For the tail engine, I'm going to pick another SW1500 1561 P&LE. Press the button to select the tail engine. In each of the windows on the right hand side, there's a little checkbox. The checkbox is if the engine is going to be reverse running. In this particular case, I have the 8961 on the layout backwards so that it has to run in reverse. Then we press the Build LashUp button. It shows you the engines that have been selected from head to tail, and with a minus sign to show that it's reverse running. And we have to give it a name. I'll just call it 3-engine LashUp and save it. So here you can see that now shows up in the LashUp list. We'll click on it to pick it. We'll press the Start Up LashUp button. So you probably can hear it started up. We'll just run forward for a little while. So you might notice that this window looks exactly like the window when you're controlling one engine at a time. As the LashUp comes around to this side of the layout, I'm going to wait a few seconds here and stop it. So if I press the horn button, of course, as you'd expect, only the lead engine actually sounds its horn. Same with the bell. If I move into reverse, the headlight on the lead engine goes out and the headlight on the tail engine turns on. Of course, you can't see that. All of that intelligence, by the way, of what the lead engine does versus the middle engines versus the tail engines is all done inside the TIU, I've discovered. From the computer program, I really pass a very simple command to the TIU, and the TIU takes care of telling which engine needs to have which headlight turned on at which time, whether its inside lights can be on or off, and so on. Okay, so we'll pull out here in reverse. And also, of course, with the couplers, if you press the front coupler button, only the front coupler on the head engine opens, and if you press the rear coupler button, only the rear coupler on the tail engine opens. I'll make it come to a stop. While we're running LashUp, we want to go back to the main window. We could pick another engine. I'll pick the SW1200 ANS. I could start it up. So it's kind of quiet compared to these other noisy engines. But maybe you can hear the horn. So we can run LashUps, up to 20 LashUps at the same time. You can run 99 engines at the same time. Just really limited to what you can squeeze onto your computer screen. So we'll shut down the SW1200. We'll shut down the LashUp. So now these engines that I've included in the LashUp will be saved from one run of the program to the next. We'll disconnect from the TIU and exit.